Watch me use this napkin and this charger from Dollar Tree to make a beautiful fall sign. First, I'm going to use this bowl from the kitchen to trace a circle around the middle of the plate. Then I'm going to use this plaster colored chalk paint to paint within that circle a pretty heavy coat to give the napkin a nice clean background. And once that's completely filled in, I'm going to start dry brushing the same color around the plate, just lightly over it. I like the color that it is, so I'm just going to cover it up a little. And then I'm going to add a second coat around the middle. And then I'm going to take this chalk paint in the color Mineral and add another layer of dry brushing on top. Once that's finished, I'm going to add a layer of Mod Podge to the center part of my project and get my napkin ready. I'm going to use some glue stick on my fingers to make them sticky so that I can pull the plies apart. I want just one ply of the napkin. And then I'm going to use the same bowl to trace a circle and cut out the piece that I want. Now I'm going to line it up on my plate, and then I'm going to cover it with some Teflon paper and iron it in place. Once I have that all dry, I'm going to use this antiquing wax and just take the sponge to dab it on, and then another sponge to kind of dab behind it. Just distressing it and blending in those edges. I go all the way around, and then I'm going to start dry brushing the antique wax on top of my project. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to use my sanding block to just blend it in and distress it a little bit more. And then I'm going to add another layer of Mod Podge on top. Now while that's drying, I'm going to work on my bow. Y'all, I really have no rhyme or reason whenever I start making these bows. I just pick out the colors that I want that match my project and start kind of layering them and cutting them and putting it all together. Now once I have all my pieces on, I pull it up, tie the string, flip it over and tie it around the back, fluff it up a little, and then I'm just going to hot glue it on my plate where I want it to be. Once that's done, I'm going to just start adding some greenery and some pieces from some floral picks that I have. I used a few sprigs of rosemary there because I thought the greens matched really well. And then I'm just going to keep adding in just some little fall pieces to each side. Here I'm just adding leaves, kind of sprinkling them around where I think that they look good. I kind of felt like there was a blank spot right there, so I decided to add the green pumpkin to it. And then add a few more leaves at the bottom. I'm still kind of looking at it, trying to figure out what it needs, so I'm going to add a little raffia to each side. I'm going to add a little coconut button to the middle of my bow and kind of fill in this other space with an orange pumpkin. Then I'm going to cut a piece of string to make my hanger on the back. I tie knots on the end to help the glue stick better, and then just glue it in place where I want it. And there it is. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really love how this one turned out, and if you love it too, I hope that you'll like, share, and comment. Have a blessed day.